erade ya tie ye ne ya so tie nkoto sere ja wo hwɛ mumuye na senka wo hwɛ mumuye a enka hwan na begina e wo nim na so wo na fa che e wo family estro. So what kind of love is this? Yeah, heboni a woye, heboni a meye, heboni ye nyina ye ka bomu eye. And that is the reason why a Bible ka say ɛda no bɔ ne dɔɔso kyɛn ɛda no, but ni nyina mu no Nyankopɔn wa abotre ɛwɔ akoma pa de ma menu mienu. Nti aya a wonso bɔ ho modern say o ma Awurade nnu ne ho wɔ bɔ a wo bɔ wo emu. Ade bi ɔde ma wo bia no ma Awurade nnu ne ho say ɔde ɛma, because the to mmiri bi Nyankopɔn ka say manume ho se me bo nipa adan na bone no adoso ewo ho kwan so twaye nyina ohoro ye mfiri asase nani nanso ne fe se abrena nyina no hu yen na ye nante koba arade esa se Psalm 104 no di de kire yen wo bra o ye rade kase ye di e de ache na no David mpaye no ene David nnwom no ekaye o se okenkan sa Psalm 104 na hu Nyankopon kase o se rade wo no wa hye han sa atade na watre osum sentamatam na se edru anwumra modoma nyina pie kopom anu aduane wo se mode mom tase jataburu abobom de o machi na eme wo mkra de be mo nyina na ade eche ho butubutu matuo manipa frikom nnwuma so na omunwuma ho kozisa ade besen asabim. And for that is the reason why anopai Nyankopon ma ade ache se wo se e ba nnwuma so ene nnwuma ho kozisa ade besen asabim. O se Awurade se de nnwuma si do so fa na so nyansam na wo ye ni nyina ampa yemfa se da ma no na ye kase ye di akira ya na ye kase ye di adwen de chi ne ye hwe asu afra de wo nyina ne saropai se de ya betena se de ni gie ene akoma pa na ye adwuma to so ya afa ni gie ene akoma pa kwaye adwuma na mfa sika ni wanim ene mfa niema bi a emwa wo eni wanim emfa nko adwuma wo ye no eso no pa ye nkohwe sede de bia ye no ye de ewiem sakram sem donhwedwunu na ye de anim no ebebro eno atikura no na fe agukanse mrante na beje adwa na omso abesom ye ewa agudie ekwan so isanse all work and no play Miss Jack Door Boy na fe ye de entertainment kakra ewo entertainment arena nimu no na ye de abro sanso and a newspaper review no the major news making headlines in the various newspapers ye de mun komo ebebro sa na enkomo eguso aye die no ye ne mpanifo bi bedidi mun komo ne ya hwe ensemo akoso ye maame Sedina Tamaklo ationu ne nsemo aba ye di asem na wie ye senka omra no me serve JTM sentue sika baroba ye afa ne ye kwa api jenu kwa ekan no wonko ba akokura mpo na nkampese I understand ye ne mpanifo bi di nkomo a ye bebisa se at what extent nipa na ye di na asem awie no minum se bra agrada ye mfa agrada de ne binya mfato ho hwe e bra agrada de ne kokoto mu no ebia odamu ansa na wo pre appeal no so atase na we de ye di na asem awie absentia na woni ho oba ya afa no osan ko pre appeal meanwhile JTM na court ni say ye no wonko and na court ni nisa the competent jurisdictions ni say waka na wo say ye ansa na ya be pre appeal ni nyina mu enkomo te say ye nya ne ntie say oba no na wote wheelchair mu e kire say conditions e wo ho bia na wo yare yes mpenifo so ye yare but not say bia nipa ya jeli no and o yare ntino on trafie ni appeal no enema ni bo ho to twa so de but ni nyina mu no ye ni mpenifo mu kan bia wo mu edim komo kire mu kire ya na fe ya hwe de article 71 no o mpanim power no a o de show mercy e de kire obi a e so okodam e ka obi a yeboa no kumfo se bia nkenkokunu no eno so saa akwanya na fa bado de enu ho kra ko Ghana mehu se ebi yeboa obi kumfo se nkokunu am so presidential pardon no so mampani be yusu at what extent eno mampani ebe yusu e wo ho ebi esipei muntie 3 eno kwa na ye judge for na ye kan wo ho asem we de obi anka judge ho asem e judge na se court na hye se enipa no kodam so to what extent eno mampani be yusu ne jurisdictions anas ni we no a ne power na wo ebe pardon no be yusu ni nyina no so emu ewo ho and muntie 3 was under the era of Yera John Dramani Mahama and ebia sansi said nam Tamaklo die enti se o mampani be yusu saa emra no a obegina de asunti no de ye se wo ye na manyoni enti ena wo di na na ono appointees any pano ena so there are some certain questions that anope yi nyina no yebehunu ewo dwumadie eso san so nyankopon ya adoma memenda edi animu yi international awareness day anasa albinism awareness day yenuanom a womo ofiri kala no enye obroni kala ena eno so enye bibini anase nipa tuntum kala ba womo de no akoda ne kakra no ya na ye wo niema bi ahodo bi wo ekeka de form ho ebetum ga so ofiri unya ofiri more wode kwaji sikadura be yie unya ofiri trinwi wode kwa so sometimes na ye stigmatize wo mo no sa ne mani manya na pai ye ne mu mparifo bedi nkomo sanse Saturday no ye ma adwumanti hyehyɛ om de agu akwan so a om de di eda bi etise no nyina no ye behunu ene nsem bi a wonte ase wo om afamu no na so obi wa so ohun kra so ofiri ya de dan da yes obi was kra so ofiri kra ohun si ya ne poster tare dan ho wow etini nyina no questions ni nsem bi ebe no wahunu se ono so ye nipa te se wa na so atimi aboama eniema akosia no pe yenkwaje the pledge no bransem wo ho nkomo the doors papa the show no very very packed action I woman so people and team by the power bestowed on me as a moderator no yenko na yenkwaje the pledge no bra.
The pledge. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers, and I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God.
Right, I wish ya enti say na hyehyɛ no so etie ya na ye kan sen a nyantobo ase afei for oni di nsɛm na gibisa sesa ansɛm mpanefo hyehyɛ to ho no ene bibi wo mu a wɔse yesesa no statement bi wo ho a wɔse yesesa na sensase yesesa no de a ene na they thought true ena omo eyeye na hyehyɛ to ho e wo se menu mienu nyina di akire na afei ohwe kan no ma and then you start to work up, right? Ohe kind of ma abedipele num obobo players be edin o se kofi num na kaka hono mo bobo no a no mo de akoma pa na na airball. They were not thinking about money, they were not thinking about anything. Not just na the national just na dia sano no eno e mane nya ho ode ne kuduro e de bobo no but the year sika be wura yi ene ya ene wanyesia oyese nse nne ne yegina park no so ne ye bobo no aso yensa na de to ye kokko se ye be konkoden moja na nanom hwe gudi to ho ma ye no anna ye bedu no yenso so ye konkoden because bo na obo no obi abebo no okọ adwuma yi a me ye obi abaye bi no okọ enti mimi so ma ba me de de na eye sa na si wu adwuma na wo ye no osusu hunu so obi baye sa si wu adwuma na ekoye enti wo ba ye enra I had opportunity any lawyer bi edi nkomo lawyer na ka chem say si wu adwuma e wo maslog no waye wo hopay and omo munim say nipa no ebe catch us yes he was CEO ewo maslog hopay enti bisa won say ade no no de ofiri ho na okoye no ene ye ntata no a ena say yenni na asem nka se wakodi sika ho so bisa won say adwuma na wo ye no obi abaye pente ba na say na wo de wududuru ho no wo de ada ne sen a ene senti ya na wabɔ homode de nsem bi sen atu ho bra na koyi anopai yanko ese de wiem sakram sem no ebe afa yehunu se ebo kakra ewo wiem Ghana afa na ba bebre no a sanso na ofa miamia ne babu ho a mnunkum kakra enso egina wiem de emaye babi akwaye bretu ewo mepo na nutan no ese ebo no ewo wiem nti no emma sa wo ye driver ni a unhu na kire na wote wani se wo hwe wani tintenso a unhye da unhu akire esan ebo kakra ewo wiem nanso eda no ekwa nimu no ye hwe nimu se awia kakra betimi ayi neti de aman nanso awia no eyi neti no ebo kakra nso ebetimi asan aba besanka awia mu de aman fiti awia bobrem ekwa na nwumrem no ye hwe nimu se nsuo kakra agrada wo betimi agugu de aman ti ejina ba bi awo ene se de agrada no ebetete afa ana nsuo no enso emu duru ba bi akwa ebreto mepo na nutan ɛwɔ no saa ɛho area hɔ no nsuo no mu bɛyɛ duru ɛde ama saa nso na yɛ mpoano nso wɔbɛtumi anya nsuo no bi anɔpa yi ɔfɔ baabi de sɛ aflawo ne ne pɔtɛm a ɛbɔ kakra ɛwɔ wiem saa nso na ɔba nkran Kasoa afei Cape Coast ɛne Takoradi ezim ɛne ne mpɔtɛm no nsuo ebetumi agugu anɔpa yi egyina ɔhamobu pɛ aduanan kosi na aduasia ɛso baabi de sɛ Takoradi ɛne ezim deɛ egyina ɔhamobu pɛ aduasia 60% possibility sɛ bɛtɔ no hɔ no anɔpa yi ɛyɛ high pa afei fo baabi de sɛ Kofodia Akyemɔdan Kumase Obuase ɛne ne mpɔtɛm Takwa Sehwibɛkwae afei Ketekra Kintampo Gosusunyane ɛna Tachiman ɛne ne mpɔtɛm no a ɛno nso egyina ɔhamobu pɛ aduasa ekosi na aduanan ɛso 30 to 40% ɛna kyese nsuo no betumi agugu ya anɔpa yi yahohye no ɛwɔ susupro no so no egyina free 22 ekosi 23 degrees Celsius ɔmo de no kɔsoro kra no ɛyɛ 24 ɛno no yɛ Ketekrache ɛne ne mpɔtɛm awia bobrem no awia bɛyi ne ti ɛde aman sɛ awia no ɛpɛgya ne mu no ɔmanfo bi ɛwɔ Ketekrache ɛne Takoradi ɛne Ezim etie yom betime nya nsuo egyina ɔhamobu pɛ aduasa sanso ɛna Takwa Sehwibɛkwae afei nso Ketekrache ɔmso mtie yom betime nya nsuo ɛno nso gyina ɔhamobu pɛ aduasa me aka no awia kakra bɛyi ne ti ɛde aman awia bobrem no yahohye no bɛpɛgya anɔpa yi susupro no a egyina 22 kosi 24 degrees Celsius no ɛba bɛgyina 30 ɛna 33 ɔmom de bɛkɔ soro no ɛyɛ 34 degrees Celsius ɛno yɛ Kintampo ɛne ne mpɔtɛm afei yɛkɔba bi de sɛ nwumre mu no a ɛbɔ kakraba bɛsanka wiem ɛde ama ɔmanfo a ɛwɔ mmea bi de sɛ Ezim Takoradi Cape Coast Kasoa Nkran ɛna Flawo no yɛbɛtumi anya ɛbɔ kakra ɛnso ɛwɔ hɔ nanso ɛno pa ho a ho Kofodia Akyemɔdan Kumase ɛne ne mpɔtɛm Obuase no mu saa no ɔmso mtie yɛ ɔbɛtumi anya nsuo egyina ɔhamobu pɛ aduanan anwumre ne ahohyɛ no so bɛte abɛgyina 26 ɛna akɔ soro kra no ɛyɛ 28 degrees Celsius na kyɛ sɛ wiem adwo kakra na yɛn so yɛtimi ada Ghana TV fam no yɛgyina mmea bi de sɛ Yende Tamale ɛne ne mpɔtɛm no afei Bole Damango Bogatanga na Lelugu ɛna wa anɔpa yi nsuo betimi agugu ɛwɔ hɔ ɛno no egyina ɔhamobu pɛ aduasa kosi na aduasia ɛso 30 to 60% anɔpa ɔmo ahohyɛ no susupro no so na gyina free 23 ekosi 24 degrees Celsius sanso ɛna awia bobrem no awia bɛyi ne ti ɛde amɔ ɛno nam se bɛma ɔmo ahohyɛ no apagya anɔpa yi susupro no abɛgyina 32 ɛna akɔ soro kra no ɛyɛ 34 degrees Celsius na afei anwumre no ɛbɔ abɛsanka wiem sɛ bɔ no tumi bɛsanka wiem a ɔmo ahohyɛ no so ɛbɛte aba fam abɛgyina 29 ɛna akɔ soro kra no ɛyɛ 31 degrees Celsius na kyɛ sɛ wɔn nso no wiem adwo na wɔn atumi a enjoy night no na mmom wokɔ baabi de sɛ ɛpo no so a ɛso ɛyɛ basabasa kakra ɛde ma afarefoɔ no ma wɔn nyɛ ahwɛ yie ɛwɔ ɛpo no so na afei wɔn ntumi nkɔ po no mmra na nneɛma nyinaa nso ntumi nkɔ so yie ɛmfa ɛmma wɔn dɔnhwee adwiri na yɛ di anim sɛn na wiem sakra mu sɛm no ɛyɛ afa yɛnkɔ yɛ motivation production team no ɛka ne ti ekuriye no nkɔmɔ ne nsɛm a wohunu yɛ sɛ nnɛ wɔde ɛma no ɛne sɛn ɔsi stay positive in every situation production team no ka kyerɛ sɛ stay positive in every situation asɛm no sɛ deɛ teɛ amaneɛ no anaasɛ ɛkwan no sɛ deɛ aba no ma wahoɔden ɛne onokredie no wopɛpɛyɛ no positive sɛdeɛ teɛ no ma ɛnyɛ saa ɛnsesa wo ho nkwa ha mma ha stay positive in every situation enti ya na yɛde yɛtototo nsɛm bi ho a ne yɛbisa ɛho sɛ so yɛse sɛ yɛde adeɛ ɛwɔ na wan ka agyi a yɛnya ɔfa wo yes but that doesn't mean say what's the situation no it is the no and our can who asem so the production team is telling us say we should stay positive in every situation asem that is na ye ka said the ye can no said the wo kan no sa pepepe and osusu say wo kan no ana brabo no said the wo bono no sa pepepe na osusu say wo bono so the situation that you find yourself in no be positive in it gina wo mudie mu e wo ba bia wo gina wo kan sie mrantie no ebre aso sɛ ɔsɛ yɛkɔ agoprama so na afei yɛkɔdi enkomo ene na yɛhyɛ World Cup no as 2026 World Cup na asante ebo a crowd eba na fe yetimi edi nkomo bi a etesa edi amawo na yahwe said hyehyɛ no etie your history bi wo mu a history no repeat no ho ana reoccurring ewo ho ana say enetie rules no nyina no ene no eye adwuma ewo ho we no nyina no ye enkomo e ba bedi edi amawo ewo the world of sports in a minute na asante ebo a eba na yedi nkomo. Right, Jamisia Brasso na Santia Wire Crado, world of sports na ye room no near bisa and seminar questions in a bay when nim a behuniama air coso a war a World Cup or yeshas na kwaba. Bibi abo called ishayache. I don't pay ye didn't come out cry at the afar World Cup no ehu. Then at the end of one a bit me a see. Our World Cup no emu yeshasi nei.
Well, this is the 23rd edition of the World Cup. Okay. It starts in 1930. Right. Of the history of the World Cup, no 8 countries and omo aje. Yemfano Uruguay oje made in one.
Okay.
Uruguay, Argentina, Brazil, Spain, England, Germany, Italy. And yes, and Omaje World Cup no.
Right.
Well, and the Akoba this time around, you know, one say Emra Kakrabia FIFA ede abamu. People have been commenting about it though, and I say, the see Senegal and the Morocco match, you know.
Right.
Now it been see football mother. I mean, people have protested. War parking so that's it for a team to walk off the field for close to 15 to 17 minutes.
Right.
Now Obesamba ne abebo ball no. Na ebin see that. FIFA Obroni said your money no. Esino Mayen for knowledge said this is what we need to do. And to say pay now you forfeit, you've abandoned the game until we assume say what forfeit game. It's no there and now.
All right.
And caneno and some players no racists and I say words or mobecano and yet it what they do is almost say no more so we are attracts a card and they are they and I gave no be sure that any injury said there be will be delay game no be another opposing team momentum was and also my said within certain period you know say na be no goalkeeper
me enko ho no kakra say obi o fake say o fake injury right e bia na at that moment no yes nipa no cause o kwadom se jama say player better than keeper say keeper there over 3 minutes to stay on the turf say be back player there say bibi say e call me e be foul e cause so there na aba ma ho na e say esesa e homra
sir your research game ne cost no ade ba ko a part of the world in yenim say there are close to about 60 cameras.
Okay.
Player bia wo camera monitor.
Okay.
Enti wo ko ba nyina na betumi assess the way ya and then it just say injury e buy. So based on that, you know, now my say okay, hold on. Watch a ball now for example, within 8 seconds. Let's say if you want
right.
And I throw in on koya say wo to asa wo to derby. Ni nyina na say to ntem. Na e won ti eye de asida na ya hwe so ya sisa embra ayede ko World Cup. So basically these are new niyama just to keep the game exciting afin so no momentum e wo honum. In a way obi delay game na cheating in a way because onim say lead 1-0 team no momentum e wo soro a obetumi atekenti no me die bibia
delay tactics
so that's how a FIFA and so a view say anything. Then ticket no reported by say
enye coaches in the three players and so many sab because so some delay kakra da hot da obu aye get me cause da hot it means or delay nye coach no etates ni bi no
sir and there doesn't come in the reason is say entini a shemra no so o ma me kire se ko wia obi en kwan a si say emra no se e be chiw entino wuchiro wan chiro there is a law to curb that enti untumi nka se bia coach akyerem tu be ye wa kyerɛ na be ye na udi record that so be it tickets and ISAB aka yes na I'm sure so because of black marketing and ama ticket ni bi aka nkrofo enter but then FIFA and so ka say the ticket sale of tickets in Ebumi but let's not forget we have a higher number of matches this time around and yet it's first now for the say 32 teams now we are 48 teams and a particular in this World Cup. There are a lot of matches this time around and ebema o ticket no kra na more for example when ticket saying Paraguay US opening game ni say no it's not been sold out there are some tickets and say enkrofo eto but then call last minute ni say wa holding na yenta you'll be forced to release it and sell it as cheap as possible because be no rate ticket kra run about 800 to $1,000
depending upon game kwa or mobile
well and and only the ecoso no but so far so good the only negative things here Crawford ye dina mo visas our honor for example the Somali referee it's a bad thing we need to condemn it sports there it brings us together it needs a divide here
I don't know say ye deny visa or free him or coin what is the way behind the akoso
maybe one say ye wo hono Somalia country omo US a blacklist so be of Somalia na emba kurum
very well
ya black unless exceptional cases now ya wo nyina no someone is watching you obi ko ka bibi na be social media okoteke okolike ya someone is watching enti let's assume obi aka obi ho asem na wo ka se wo asumeti de saa note nipa no beti ana wanti obehu ohu a he presumes say wo ye netamfo anti no we need to be very careful even though it must be condemned say to me use politics into sports because sports na idea it is bringing us together so if you have even issues sports abamu ne there you need to hold on but well ono na de ne crew and osre ochre nipa obetumi abam so far ne there I think it's good the nyame ya adoma by 7 p.m. na opening game no South Africa versus Mexico versus South Africa repetition of 2010 World Cup the same fixture and na ewo honum e be predictions in niema ekokoso well
so what was the first encounter between South Africa and Mexico no bro South Africa no 2010 World Cup what was the score sir if you
I think it was a draw game or something and no there that was 60 years ago and you know omo be no be no more package so it's just for history purposes and the best and then there aje the was repent a bit to me actually the bc announce omo awahini ehu ade na me ade mani ade ehu ni CJ Winters and no there ye be din amanti and God willing by 7 p.m. ye be take off and we expect a lot of good because most of the players are econo they are in top shape and we pray say injury I don't know will be on the low side they said they to me I share very wonderful tournament so God willing 7 p.m. it starts then matches in the time no because and let's say 2 games in group A but unfortunately the next game I check and Korea no baso 2 a.m.
really
yeah and you know wo be pe bibia wo be no ma wo de be twen
wo just sorry na wo ntia wo hwewie ya no so be so hwewie ka na 6 mu ho ba mi
yeah na choice enti dia wo no for sport
na see arope na start e bo a edo the tidbit around the world of sports enti abusi ya sha see World Cup ene bajebo ajanya ba bedru enti yana na say or the world of sports no abreye awie Abusia yansa mo akwaba be mu fa omra the dialogue show eso ebraso ye wie sports ide na wo se ye kona anigidie kakra ai wo hon so CJ Winters e de ebre ene aropa ni ohuna free ho a na ya bowura mu ewo enkomo ene nsem ahodo emu ewo the dialogue show yi eso CJ Winters e by in a minute ye enjoy ni CJ Abusia ebraso na ewo se yedi enkomo fa anigidie emu ene nyina aboa ema ede no ene nipa life so timi ekoso sometimes enwum bi wo ho a wuti a eboa na akache mind no tu wabrabo bi a obo eboa na fe training wo life no se de etie tubo wo hwe nipa sitre mu abrabo no ayebo no ano na che se ye de edi se adwuma no nti we ene ka ho bi nti na wo se yetimi kona fe yekukudi anigidi mu nkomo CJ Winters ayaka no CJ akwaba
yeah
right the end ekoso ewo anigidi mu na work up on say shase enne you free how bako na say obetra haya na oni ahwe
oh there wait a minute month na
okay
but South Africa for and only day I wouldn't mind say let's Ghana even if I go cry nothing really. But after this one, no, you wouldn't see me again.
Okay, very well.
You didn't see me on the morning show until
yeah, that's right. Okay, but be a fine, fine, you know. I sure then
madness and come to but said I'm sure no. Oh,
Sabia, never no, I said me ba,
so I wasn't even wrong.
So say some ba.
I didn't know what I did. We could share the aba. Who say who could do an album say over now?
And some could do one say baby or so me qua me ba, but me ban be free or na. Sometimes we used to say oh, me baba, me ban be free ho.
Cynthia na di quiet no. Like Cynthia na etare.
Anya etare. Say me
cause I'm ni mo
no. Okay, never.
I'm ni Ghana for
ba. But I believe in say I'm from Ranya Juma.
Oh yeah.
Okay, me could how many days? Me could 1 week. 1 week in this one samba. So what is the essence say 1 week in this one that was say. Now I say yeah hell. And then me choose I said yeah hell. We so you say
why you now what is no can won't
toll because the time I saw the do.
Oh my God, I say yeah and I do how much you
be uncount. That is so could do baby afraid you know. This is a tune would do not for me a tune. Cool chrome. Way as him. Oh, Ghana for me power party, and I mean, 80. This I said, I hold now so, but I had my bad and not so be back. No, I can't. No, so I'm quiet to me, tournament baby. And tournament baby say, I didn't now, oh, man, because I believe, say, oh, my court. Time I'm the Shema and I can't so. Yeah, you could move to me, so no. Brunina be our previous and on one the bomb so 5 years now bet me dear 5 years no so asabra ukrum
I don't come make us multiple entry so our time that one was all called baby
so into a favor and send say obi kono omaya mo so mu ni hwie bi I say yan ya ka wa ha no ye ntimi nsan enko because of snippers me ko ye wa
so mo mudi ga kono makose ho
that be so yes that is the reason why I say would mra ya adwuma okay ye de emfa mra ya adwuma I
but still na no movie
tell me ha me e wo mo hu say
obi just obi adwan ne say he mama nan si kuro no so keke
good media meti o ma se
obi target no
o say so
me nan si ho keke
o se kuro pa o person kom Virginia I no person okọ because of kuro ni deal kra ni the texture of the kuro no do person okọ fine assume say bi an akọ ne so obetimi adi e bi a 1 week and also the fast 1 month now yenim ba bi a wokọ because untimi nka so watu kwan kwabroche ba bi a wokọ bia no yenim fie kra wokọ akoram enti se Ghana ha obaba bontiansa na obi kra bu afọ yenim se ansa so be kokora na fie na wokọ wuram kra na yenim internet ni am fie o meka nche o se krache wote amoaso nti bra ba bi na fe de be sa so ke se wo akọ no akade a ene wu na aka no omu ntimi nya kwan ma bi
oh my goodness asemo
like what yes and money nyina dey bisa say asichire ne say
but me dey on a roll pa I wouldn't go say me kwa kotena bridge no I wouldn't I don't no
ko Ghana ye ode
Ghana ye de papa o komodo Ghana ye do
Ghana
and pay o kakra obi njintum but Ghana ye de pa
yemram cause me na sometimes me dwi sa na money bi hudin a yes cobra okay wakra so kwa ba nyankopɔ ayadom akwa aba de ka ho betimi am obi chance but sometimes obi wo ho a on susu ma obi sa o
anaso no
nti ozu se kwa okoyi a wo mai ede obi koto asen fufu mu emfa ono ne ho ono no anya ko nti and that is the reason why I also mo mra no adwuma kosi ase
da bi o se nipa no betimi akase bia me kwa akotena kwa me yenti but when we ba on so no na bia noti safari
okay nti wa two everybody no
nti be obi obeka cho so ko na nye hono
the same dinner na kita no nti say the same dinner say yes eche be hunu say bia nipa suma si
to nipa say nti na mo so mo na won say many times I mo chichi ngofo pi na mo ana bia immigration na say ya cho bia o papers we hin
anya san so a fana say bia bia cocoa board na ofri na akoya na wama na the next time we be free cocoa board kwa yen made ono no ho yen twene mra na wo cocoa
Debi na ko huni pa no we bia make us say kwa we fit state no so kwa for different place kra
na Ghana for yeah but all the same ben dey
e bi Ghana nti na busu ya mama ti am no pay na say the nsu atoto afom nyina dwodwo wa ba bia is wet no I hope so you're having a beautiful morning wherever you are. Okay. CJ Winter sending me the ne motoeno ho ni ba hinsinga here on ole. Wama pe no fia no ne isaka wape ne bokwe no ho. Wange me your by numeri 7:30 p.m. Ye wo me your ba so ho ntia no make up time. I want net 2 television so exclusively 7:30 p.m. And then komo ye bi na se wonga ye de wo beba no. It is something that's, you know, I will say will make it time to be with us this evening. Right. So entertainment tidbits in the world of entertainment. No, there are so many things that Eric was so. Nene sanka motu no makeba hamo inihu makeba hamo. Eta Mipo. Firstly, I shall say with Shatawale, okay. Now Shatawale Shatawale is big. Shatawale is huge. Shatawale is long. Shatawale Tremwa, respect her, Omodemano, Ewo Ghana Hanomono. It is the same as say what we might obi to say Jay-Z. You get me right? Na Ghana has a crowd, no Shatawale betting at Ghana Hanuma make be $1 million. Ghana Hanum Sikawa Hapa. People respect him and all that. You know, we have all these in the video and I wouldn't want to talk much. But this is what Shatawale is saying, so let's go have a watch.
If I tell you I can get paid $1 million in Ghana, you go like, how? But Ghana is a beautiful place where people understand the music culture. But it depends on who you meet and how your programmings are to get those results. I didn't get rich anyway. I got rich in Ghana. The reason is that the respect I have from political parties to ministers to, organizers, like it's crazy for me in Ghana. Like anybody that calls me in Ghana gives me the respect they will give to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Facts.
Anything I need for my shows are done properly. Like basically everything. So I make so much money in Ghana that I feel so comfortable. That I go like, oh, okay. If maybe I love Lil Baby and Lil Durk. I've been watching them a lot. So I go like, okay, if Lil Durk can make this money and buy this jewelry, then I can also make it in Ghana and buy. And I've been living that life for the past 10 years. So I feel it's not that I don't want to move out of Ghana, but when promoters call, I tell them, when I'm going for shows, we spend so much because the promoters pay so much. So we make sure we also give them yes. But when somebody calls me to London and says he wants to give me £20,000 or £30,000, I go like, let me give you that money so that you can do another show for another artist. Because I don't understand the language. If I tell you I can get paid $1 million in Ghana, you go like, how? But Ghana is a beautiful place where people understand the music culture.
So it is all about branding. It's all about how you make people feel you, what you put out there. And so I respect so Ebu and who say you are worth the hype, you are worth whatever thing that it was some Obiano. So that is the, but do you still believe that what Shatawale is saying, I am say Ghana Hanomono, respect for woman is the same as what he have for Jay-Z. That's what he's saying though. So let's move on. Now in other stories, DJ Slim, essay Ghana Hanom na say yes artist na obi oye very divisive and ye Shatawale obi open papa mu open way otina say just say confusion obi open confusion pa de e de Shatawale na open confusion ye pa sana DJ Slim eka na asemi is in line with last week we discussed about I told you about this very story say Stoneboy Akwako posti something. Was it last week or two? Stoneboy Akwako make some tweets be our say nipa to be omunyina no they are pretending to be good people but they are not. Omo an omunim di omo ye. And Ghana future mo na it is in line with say Sakwadi ena fe Shatawale omako UK ekwakoye kweku smoke ni show. Na na DJ Slim do sa asem no onye enjoy mu ye. Na say ene se Sakwadi esi or preachy about peace and unity ya. I was so odisha say if Shatawale ho because music industry no sa wo hwemu pa dia nipa oye deficit pa na ye Shatawale obi oye mpapa mu ona Shatawale and so odisha say if you no Sakwadi odisha say fi Shatawale so ansa na akoba bia because on a record ono na many times no ota eye scientist Stoneboy can say saa nipa mienu yi ono shatawale ne sa akode yonkofo edo mo ntemu no pretense a onka bibia huhu bia na so onka bibia enimu ye de wo so oka na ena waka no enti no na chese o chire mu o nkwe na o nkwenkeda o nkwenkeda because there I was a stop boy kana ena waka no na ensem fufuru mu no last week here ena omoye Ghana Movie Awards na nipa onya best actor eye Lewin na enu nechi no eden ena Lewin aka. Let's have the video.
Some the coach blasters ya abeje monsa wonu se masa re ne best actor. Oh yes. Oche nanu ya meti I just want the best Ghana. Na man for be yimasi nkyese le wi atwam san kofo na atwam na ko yo be ni atwam busai ma sa babu mu nipa babu mu din twam da Paul Joseph Ezekiel Job Daniel Moses Ezekiel eje babu mu nyina on sa ferida timi mi pita babu mu din kojo nkan say babu mi din kan say the Job ti my name will never fade in Ghana. Yes. Ti maje ta wo no nam je maka nyina mada o na de mon kan ko e se YouTube na kwaje best actor gabi enyi ma papa no sia some the coach blasters ya abeje monsa wonu se masa re ne best actor. Oh yes. Oche
wait ekadai Hey, Lewin. Wait, Ekade. Anyway, so let me take this opportunity to say a big congratulations to Lewin. Everyone in home day, because now if you say Kume would know egu, but people like him, you know, are still doing their best to make it stand on its feet, even if it's individually crana, they are still making it to be there. Okay, right. So, Ebusia Yeriko Yenganim, Yenga Chidie, Enya de Besanko Yetibium na. Agyapong polo ena wababe kasa na semba okanye na eni say somewhere 2021 okoda prison edenti na okoda honom. It was in line with so okutwa infodi bia on ne ba ketwa na sebio tafache why naked e won ne ba na ni mo che ne say ya na ode ba o give so many reasons but na e ade atiamra enti no omude no ekokotu mu ewo nsawam na eyi na ene ochiremu sesisi ano se yehwe pa Agyapong polo is very calm now. She is very calm onye gidigidi said ya na kan no oteni biom prison officers no eno mo ka che ni say na sa wo kra no looking at you no onye obi a oye loud sa ope gidigidi sa but if it's just about social media trends na the idea I don't think say it is necessary for you to be doing that. Saying no, omotu nefusi, on worry. When she gets married to, na say oh, bema be or responsible or abrabumwa. There wouldn't be any way for you to even go out there. Ubewa kwa kasa anababe roro anababe ye nyama bia ensem fata. And now no, we all can testify to the fact that Agyapong polo is very calm now. We do not see any nude pictures and I say naked picture and I say wait wash that adibia ne who baby go see the hijab and I say she is fully dressed, you know. So sometimes you know situations we go into no they give us lessons. It's not just about experiencing them or going through them, but we learn from them as well. Now my last story no is about Alex Ekubo, Anna Oye, Nigerian actor, Nollywood actor. Awonyani baby call some time now, some weeks ago, and now let me say some months now. Na endra no ena celebrities nini na eko shiemu na wotototo enyom nendie te say nenye adeketo akra Nollywood actors no bebre na te say omunyi na Nigerian celebrities nini na no eko piemu wo honom. What really happened over there? Let's have it on our screens.
And this is the song. You've got times and seasons in your life. You called for life. He's doing this in heaven now. You don't need a man to be you have chosen to call us your own. That's why we sing that you are from beginning. And this is the song. You've got times and seasons in your life.
Okay. So we end the service of songs. We edema the late Alex Ekubo Aufimo on the 11th of May 2026. And the belief say baby or one also no or to nyom on ya abofuni nyina no worry to nyom into one so no baby e was so edi amano na wotumi nya baby papa bi atna e wo honom. So that is it all. Nyankopon fane kra enko so a emfancy ye na you know, birthdays are one very thing na I and I it's a make something because a whole year is, you know, coming out from your age and you are also being blessed to have another year to live. Now and you know, let's say a happy blessed birthday. All of us, Margaret Manko Asari, and your birthday. So have a beautiful birthday just as you are. Enjoy all the goodies that comes out from it. And this very new year, no, I believe said in whatever thing that has passed by you, no, it will come back in your favor and manifest. This one is coming from Tony. So Tony says, have a beautiful birthday and may God bless you so much. We all love you and enjoy the best of days. Right, so CJ went to send me yet also with the dialogue for you on the 2 television. Do not touch your television.
Right, so I brasso say ye digimadi no eto aso de mayan fast dama CJ Winter say ode entertainment no ebre yen abusia medin e de kwame abo okudan kwamo obi tia from e komodo na said the shishye ne dwumadi etie no ye be call breakfast calendar no so no yakohwe say the calendar no so nsem e ko afa na ne eye ya woda eye June bosom ne de eto so du ba ko wo fimpino ene aduonu ensia emu ene ka ho yetwa enano makomako 11 days with the month of June emo aka 19 days more ene oho the month of June 162 days ene yesi afi 2026 mu yetimi etwa afri ho aka 203 days ansa na de afi no enso etimi akona wie don hwe anase hours no 3888 hours aka 4872 hours ansa na yede afeno so etimi akona wie bosumi ewumi bosumi etoso ensia ewa afeno na ka bosumi ensia nso ena ohode man se betwa na yede afeno akona wie na wotwe ewumi na wotwe toso mienu ewo June bosumi no emu aka na wotwe miensa na ewo ho edimano na fe ene nyina nso akona wie enne aye de toso 9 ewo na wotwe toso mienu no makada kro which is ochena ansa na de saa na wotwe no enso atimi akọ na wie ye sen udi wa woda ewo na nhihye mu a ye fa kwanya we so awehyew a happy glorious birthday yenka honorable gift chuma ampofo oye former member of parliament edema omanfo ewabu akwa north former deputy minister for education na na woda ye on 11th June 1967 na ne wanya 59 years enti unim na no akai awehye no kama na fe ene makoye honorable Edwin Ni Lanti Vanderpoel ene so ono so na woda ene esanse mrashibedwani ojemma odudodudu abato empesua so a former minister for youth and sports ena why former deputy minister for local government and rural development ye won 11th June 1965 ene wanya 61 years ena afen so honorable Clement Abasa Park ono so ye won 11th June 1970 oyemrashibedwani a ojemma omanfo wo Busa South abato empesua so 56 years ene the mano a ye nyina yen ka omo hone yen we show omo bra omo dia woda be ati say so that is the reason why always ye ka de kire say bobra pa ne somo man no sompa so bobra pa somo man no sompa at any point bia no man no mu mpanifo bi no man no mu bi e kai wo de obeye de bo a o man no ida dan say ye twen abo so ne wa fa ha wa eno emwa wo amount mi enko anim so yankopon ya adom a 13th June ebesi Saturday dwumadie ene da stronko de ma nipakuo bi ewo oman emu on that note na wose na yedi hu nkomo na yehwe ne ma omo de egu akwan so to that dano anopemini udi nkomo no meka ye se International Albinism Awareness Day Saturday na Saturday na wose yedi nkomo na me bisa bi wo ha so obi kura so ohun se obi oye free adada na da obi okross ohun so obi oye free ede ni poster tare down all these questions nsem na manfo ekeka any stigmatizations ahodo na ewo ho ekuya hwehwemu a kwakonu say all these things na ya ka no enye de eboa anopai meni Owura Newton Kwabla Kecheku ewa ha eba bedi nkomo na Owura Newton Kwabla Kecheku ye executive secretary my persons living with albinism na meneno ba bedi enkomo we board member my albinos association also and we member my African Albinism Disability Alliance okita positions pa ra kwaba bibi aboko de yes or bi share ache
obetra ko kese minti onfa yen ayo ectocracy na ede ago
bino na ye kro ba ku emu wa nyankopon ya adomo a meme da idea ni mu eye da kese stronko ede ma woni ukoma ene association omo ekam ho ne mpo mu a omo nkam ho ye hwe de be na mo gu akwan so a obese mo didi diet sei
Medase komado na mefa kwanya so achia abusuan nyina sanse obedom albinism abusuan ekowa oye abusuan mefa kwanya so asan standing on birthday wishes with ma young honorables no eso me June born
okay
I'm so me standing on this na me so me enjoy the glories of the birthday yes enukre on December 2014 and United Nations edi Icheshegu akwamo say a brass to say ye be kai person with albinism near celebrity omo na ye hwe na ya kire ebusuan ana ewiase fa na nyana ankyerkyere a akoso ani ntia albinism e bae
okay
and on that day no United Nations passed a resolution so from there the first International Albinism Awareness Day celebration occurred in 2015
right
since then no every 13th June biano ya celebrity hwe say ye betimi aye nkyerkyere na ya kai mpanyimfu na ya kai mofra na ya kai enemdefo na atechefo say albinism enye disease
okay
albinism enye musu
right
albinism enye nia as I say ye bonum enintia
okay
and that year this very year there because we are in the 11th year of celebration
okay
say 11th year of celebration then na as I say ye dan nyama bi any kakra
right
formally na ye International Day of Albinism ye no national level afidi e per se e de call regional and district level.
Okay.
So na beya omamwo enkrase omamwo krokese mu kronkitwe mu no mbetimanya ho chefa.
Okay.
As I said, anytime be awareness creation na Accra.
Okay.
Na Kumasi ana Sunyani.
Right.
But say they they call omobobo ano. So na beya we can even educate the people the more.
Okay.
And sadan.
And what are some of the near outline the regional celebrations and I say mode yes and man what do be an amoa mutu on this day?
Me da say pempi no and afi bia mo na yidi butai bi asi ani.
Okay.
Ansana yedi da sada no. Afi di butai da ye ni so ana team I wo celebration so ye can say proudly in my skin.
Okay.
Celebrating all skin tones. Proudly in my skin, celebrate all skin tone. It will be back Chikasemwa. As I say, me very proud of me hunam.
Okay.
Na skin tone be necessary you celebrating no.
Okay.
How do we celebrate our skin tone? Pepe sorry na yabu person with albinism in India. Say skin no different from you.
Right.
But I mean bisa question back. Yen man ma tan say amaba titu me man so ebi so be ka ho. Na makotonku. Very expensive.
Okay.
Now I'm the power mo ho. On person mo yet me.
Okay.
Then why do you discriminate me?
That's right.
But why person yet say me kotonku kese. Me na me man to. A natural.
Okay.
Ninti albinism e ba na say we lack the melanin, the dark skin na ebekata we body no ho. And na ye ni bi.
Okay.
But apart from that, there's nothing that is untoward about albinism.
Right.
Maybe if you say albinism, or person with albinism, a brimu friend, a musuba, friend, dimbebre, and even up to the stand, say communities be one mokura, person behu, and person associated with the condition. But Nina no etiaganamra, 1992 constitution, say at least you shouldn't discriminate anyone,
right,
irrespective of the nature of the person. Now, young issues now you can kind of say person with albinism deserve dignity, deserve appreciation.
Okay.
They need to be celebrated because the only difference our American kind of say is skin color. But if intellectual being now,
right,
we are more intelligent than everybody. I always prouded myself around that. But kwan bebre yo ho no kwan bi wo ho no ma esi eya akwansedie ma person with albinism from the family to the work sector and the society. Afi botaye anenti ayedi ko regional na say na districts biara as I say almost the visibility of albinism district.
Okay.
For instance, we call Volta region. We have 18 constituencies or districts. As I say, who say in almost all the districts, you able to identify this group of people.
Right.
So the entire one is to mobilize our members in the grassroots, the grassroots level. Who mobilize more, then you can fight for their needs.
Right.
The government and now buying the okay, and farmer person with disability. So with the condition, we associate ourselves with the disability fraternity.
Okay.
And the Nemaba or say Uncle Fidi Omonkaya. Sa so efi BBSFI.
Right. But
say if you're not mobilized, you're not coordinated. If you don't come together, those they'll continue to cheat you.
Right.
So one the DTT call region and district and say we need to intensify our mobilization strategy.
Okay.
Number two, also create awareness. Say we exist and we are human.
Right.
Not any idols.
Right.
The third one is also drum home our demands for a healthy living.
Okay.
And a safe living. As I say, some communities are medical do not accept person with albinism.
Right.
2022 thereabout a year project to combat stigmatization of against person with disability albinism in Ghana. I bet to me I want say some communities our Ghana and they don't tolerate person with albinism.
Right.
You are sacrificing yourself. So awareness now you're creating is to also educate everybody, including traditional leaders.
Right.
As I say, you can't tradition. Omwana mukita emu. Ako kasa and see na mebe tui mina nam ma mo de akonya ne jame no mo personal mo nya ne say, but culture is dynamic.
Right.
We must also change our attitude
very well
towards all these things. Maybe sa ohine ba could be one day be say when I'm say mom person with albinism and our faithful na so ampa say wo ohene a weti akonya so wo yere ekoway na wo person with albinism how will you do, what will you do? Best in abia o chance na o ma
right.
So these are some of the things that we want to demystify.
Ma shada hunu say bia oba ne be ma ye bibi say nti a ene ma wo free ye wo no ana bibi sa akra ni ho.
Commodore, mami question I will say me. There's no scientific proof.
Okay.
Albinism is not contagious.
Right.
Albinism so enye say obi koye bibi. And now what GBB or baby.
Okay.
And sana ubenya is a genetic condition.
Right.
So what will boost you or mujemu? Anytime they are winning the career, the resources of a dominant genes a share ubenya person with albinism.
Very well.
But you see in my family, to my parents, I'm the only person. And in my town, my community, I'm the only person.
Right.
But me trace the generation, sir. Just say I have a trace from my mother's side.
Okay.
A generational trace.
Right.
And yes, say, woni oba and oba ma bia koye bibi and sana person with albinism and I be free. In a me a politician some time ago, person born
right.
Raise awareness during the election, one of the elections, 2016 election. Na ono ba bonte be ka say you can't say politicians are using person with albinism for sacrifices. They can have means and ways people can give birth to albinism. Say say oba ebunensa na baima ekofana and a person with albinism. Eba efimoba. Obia or aspire then to be a president. Out to make sebi kasa ehunti sa. So it's about ignorance.
Right.
Until that Saturday and at the 13th June, it's a day for those people like us as well.
Right.
To be educated, to be informed about how we exist.
Right. Very well. I was a mini Ora Newton Kobla Kecheku and a airborne Komo, executive secretary of my since living with albinism. Na Nyankopon Aduma 13th a da the celebrity Mukono observe sa na ema we nyina no ho komo ana no pay ya hyase a ye di kakra mo ya madwe se mo be parliament amoko no moko ye den ohode na mo pese parliamentarians ehu no
me that say parliamentarians, they are representative of the people,
right,
of every constituency and the country, and they serve the interests of the people, the populace. And the parliament na advocacy na ye no say ye na manafa bibiara.
Okay.
Senebeya will not leave anybody behind. And to leaving no one behind as our mantra, as a SDG, and as a phone. We also want to take the advocacy to the doorstep of the parliamentarians.
Okay.
Senebeya, they also understand the needs of inclusion that we're calling for. Parliament, one thing I say, we're going to lay a statement on the floor of Parliament. And I don't know, say, young parliamentarian.
That's right.
But maybe that we'll get there.
Okay.
So a statement on the floor of Parliament to be laid to commemorate the day. Day no a Saturday. So say Ochina Friday no. That statement to be laid on the floor of Parliament to continue to intensify the awareness creation. If you hold on mono, China global enzyme global and engaging Africa in collaboration with Ghana Association of Persons with Albinism, a stakeholder consultative meeting.
Okay.
Our Bong Enzyme Global College.
Right.
Will be represented there as a national. Then since our Saturday a commemorative day, a weekend.
Right.
Organization be a press conference.
Okay.
To officially announce or commemorate the day. Ochenara.
Very
So Ochena is fully packed.
Right.
Yeah, we saw press conference. Yeah. Then on Monday, press statement na releasing. We'll make sure say at least some government agencies and institutions, document,
right,
so that the call to actions now, they'll see to it and they'll ensure implementation. Your fair call to action, I said, cancer a idea, a person with albinism, in Ghana, in Africa, and the whole world. And this very year, we've buried 2 of our members. Who died out of cancer.
Right.
May their soul rest in peace. Because say cancer, and now then the cancer by because the skin lack melanin.
Right.
It's exposed to direct sun rays.
Very well.
Now continuous exposure to direct sun rays, and develop a spot which we call a dark spot.
Right.
So dark spot, if it's just a spot, a crow, and it contains cancer.
Right.
Cancerous bacteria. Say yan treat dark spot ni ye. A continuous exposure no ba. Ebe ye krokese.
Right.
Sa kro no 113 a year, and if you don't have the money, offer when I walk.
Right.
Personally, people mostly don't disclose their medical condition. Personally, I was treated on 2 occasions because I undergone 2 surgeries for already.
Right.
Third one also I'm cancer out of this cancer issue.
Very well.
And the drumming home say at least there should be a dedicated fund.
Right.
For cancer prevention, cancer treatment, and cancer education.
Right.
For person with albinism in Ghana. So we are entreating the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Health, say at least for once in the lifetime of person with albinism, they should put this measure in place.
Right.
Number 2, as I say, we want a proximity to healthcare system. As I say, dedicated at least a unit in all the regional hospitals that will cater for the skincare issues and then ophthalmological services for person with albinism. As I say, apart from the skincare, we have sight challenge.
Right.
And as I say, now at least all the regional hospitals, 1 unit be dedicated to for this person with albinism to undergo early detection and then prevention and skincare product and ophthalmological services.
Right.
So the buyer will live longer. Right. And yes, sir. Sabi I'm destined to live for 100 years, but because of these conditions in it, by 40 years, 45, too short.
Right.
Now before so.
Right.
We don't want that one. So we want an inclusive society, want an inclusive nation. So enter ye drumming home these demands.
Right. Me do AC crano na maybe say ye wone ma bi o mo kan de fam ho na no bi control say Doomsaw is back ye kwache no say wo ye false publication. Mo ye say bi o ha so do free etinwe schedule ba do free more say ba mo advocate say so bi make a statement ni bia force nti ye nche say nipa no
Commodore, we know strategy by
right.
So to me as an advocate, as I say strategy
right,
to prove to us the source of those information. Send a buyer to bring sanity to the system. Last me call baby na many nam hono no be say scan echo no. So I turned to the person and said, okay, and your fault.
Right.
Because of ignorance. So it is high time say continuous education neighbor. Now what does we yes that derogatory statement it's even enshrined in the constitution. It's enshrined in our laws. The freedom of speech is not about saying whatever you feel to say. But it's about saying it with decorum. Saying it with fact.
Right.
How many person with albinism are who say well because you don't research into it. Obeka so no crowd me who did that. Now you were imposters and I am for Ghana and say these are the people who were right. No. So we must learn to be educated,
right,
on issues of albinism. For instance, our family, person with albinism, our family, can say in
okay,
because they come with destined fortune.
very well. Za keje kuma memfa o ACN arope ya da say ya to safro wabama ya di enkomo brief na fe ya very educative ewo jumadi eso no beja ho se na be ya obetimi akona wato adwuma so kwa no de menche ama adwumefo aka na nyina ne association no emanyina.
Me da so say kwenye ana
right,
organization of president Alvin kwenye say ye na advocacy ya mensha na 2 TV ene adwumefo nyana.
Right. Abuja mene ora Newton Kwamla Kecheku ena edi enkomo ye executive secretary edema persons living with albinism or a board member edema albinos association, also a member the African Albino Disability Alliance ena mene no edi enkomo ewo jumadi eso no ye bakona fe enkomo ahodo a ye di mehwe ne musa mene ora Mary Awela na ada ebedi enkomo o ye executive director edema Ghana Integrity Initiative GII meneno ebedi nkomo sanso ana mehwe ne mu se me no abo nana Agyapong wu a mrase bedwane de ma omanfo wo Manhyia South ebedi nkomo ye spokesperson edema Constitutional and Legal Affairs Committee of NPP ebedi nkomo amanti production ebo amena mensaka sampanifo atiseyi na omso no edi nkomo fidiem ha no sabatary afe ewo ha no nso eba na yedi na obokrata moboso no so etimi atwa so ewo the dialogue show so sab mache
yeah ni akwa
boko de
nyame adom na also
right yeso adom so me ho ye pa
ya da nyame ase
na ne ye hye world cup ase o some of them are there
oni kwamun ma sem bi ase o world cup yi o social media ko for say South Africa enko ampo na ebo a be support stadium no yeah, African country be support South Africa right almost say money stadium enko ampo na ebo
almost on first match it is only we say Mexico be no more ni mo
yeah empire na ina ya was Mexico almost spell South Africa my country
right and they say one team to go right yeah for no bokrata no sha say e dey nsem na eko ewo mu o
kwa me nsem de e bi koso pa sam sha sia no pa ya na me de chronicle the bokrata no e na e sha sia wo me krata ni mu kwa me okokata fa etoso enso a hasem e wa ha eye Adabraka gold heist police say docket forwarded to Attorney General. Attorney General says no docket received. Kwame Ayafe 27th July 2024 and okay Adabraka robbery a see what jewelry shop bino and hon sema e copy quarter the same court e dey abase Attorney General say on receive docket dia emfi police for her I say okay robbery course hon sema ni no also the advice ama apolice for no omotimi agina so e dia abo maten almost someone receive docket dia apolice for you say yeah the docket abre Attorney General the office kwame ase went on my way pa e be ye ni enti Accra High Court
Don't modi say ye de ni baaye no docket ne baaye no ni person machine ye de bere no
almost someone that called the office yes of the Attorney General
enti say cleaner ho na wa platform ana say akoto ba bia ye nhunu
kwame eye wanwan tisi ano eye lawyer ojina mu ama sa enipa nsia mema nsia ye chi wo mu na lawyer ojina no ka say court say Attorney General say o receive docket dia dia and then the client no I
Ghana Mami mko maso emra sab na medin komo emao na fi ento nkomo no esomene honorable Nana Agyapong wa ekwakodi enkomo na honorable Nana Agyapong wa yemrase bedwane ojemma Manhyia South abato empesia so we kasama for spokesperson edema Constitutional and Legal Affairs Committee ewo NPP amanyuko no se o matititi committee okasa edema the Legal Affairs Committee no a wɔn ɛteɛ no ɔno bɔ anɔpɛ mi mu akyɛn ɔmo bàtɛ mpom bɔ kɔɔ deɛ
nyankopɔn di akyɛn
right anɔpɛ yi ani sɔbra wɔnya amayɛn a wɔne edi nkɔmɔ kakra ɛwɔ fidua mu ha nkɔmɔ a yɛdie no ɛfa bi bɛgyina article 71 ɛsoɔ deɛ but before ɔsɛ yɛbɛkɔ hɔ no yɛmisa sɛ yɛde obi asɛm awie ɛwɔ sɛ nipa na ne firi baabi na ɛba na yɛdi asɛm na awie na absentia na waba no ɛwɔ sɛnka court no a yɛahyɛ no sɛ na court ko a wɔhyɛ yɛ sɛ yɛmfa no nkonkoto mu na ɔbaa yɛde no kɔkyerɛ court no ana ɔbaa yɛ na ɛwɔ so ɔkɔ prison ko no a yɛahyɛ sɛ wɔn kɔdam wɔn wada roma
so yɛmfa no sɛ nka wɔ Ghana ana yɛdi n'asɛm a nka da no a yɛbua n'atɛn no nka ɔbɛwɔ kɔɔto n'anim kɔɔto no bua n'atɛn wie a ɛhɔ no wayɛ polisifoɔ no bɛfa no na polisifoɔ no de no akɔma prison officers
right
eti court na bua n'atɛn na wie ne deɛ ɛwɔ madwin mu no court na wie n'adwuma ti sɛ court na wie n'adwuma deɛ a ɛyɛ polisifoɔ ɔhyɛ polisifoɔ nsa na polisifoɔ no de no akɔma prison officers eti ɛhɔ no ɛyɛ tricky kakra
okay ɛneɛ sɛdeɛ waka sɛ hɔ no yɛyi kakra no mmara no sesɛn ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ yadeɛ sɛ yɛde awie a mmara no kasɛn ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ yadeɛ a
sɛ wodi asɛm court sɛ judge wodi asɛm wie na ama wo sentence a mmara no wayɛ yɛde yɛfɛ no fantus officials sɛ wayɛ w'adwuma awie ti court na yɛ n'adwuma awie ɛnyɛ court na ɛkɔhwɛ sɛ yɛde ne bɛtu
very well
ɛyɛ police and prison officers and a better see it in the two.
Right. Entebia, fanase ya maame sedi na tamakulu obey and now the engine no nsi nchen kakra. Now the yanka the reality of the issue say bia fanase ya me amenu di nkomo yi. And I yedi masem in absentia na yanya na ntiese me ba fanase de ya antekora se me ba ma beru omo animu a. Ana ya te se me ba entebia ma beru omo animu plane no ebesi ye na mefrimu ba senka police any be a prisons in
the police for the soul police for soul we are no matter prison officers
now where dear no abai yem ma me nimra mu ne de ye ba yi de wakan ene se de mra no e kire no sa na ehu no ana
e pa cho oba no me hu no uhu no
ma hu
well no
right
nti se nye police for ne so ne mu de ne call ye dia na ne ye obati amra se police for so ne mu de call dia na che se emra no se ne si kire no sa pepepe no mo ye no
very well yem free ho na fe yemra yate se ye so ye appeal yenum se de emra no ka no ene mra kwan so no se wodamu mpo a obetimi aye appeal ana ye bua ofobi ana se wonte ase a wotumi ya appeal emra no ka
appeal no wo bosumi nsia so de ya appeal
right
bosumi nsia no bosumi miensa edi kan no e automatic right
okay
se bosumi miensa ni wu a bosumi miensa edi akire no e wo se wo court ko sere kwan na court no ma wo kwan a ansa no wa ya appeal no enti ese maami nso yɛde ne tumu emfie mienu kura abawo enti saa appeal no akwanya ɔwɔ so yɛ appeal no atwam
right
gise bi a ebra yɛde ne tumu no ne lawyer no file appeal no ɛto hɔ sɛ lawyer no file appeal no to hɔ dia na kyerɛ ɔyɛ no bra emra ma ho kwan so ɔyɛ appeal no
okay
eti eba ne saa de a na kyerɛ appeal a wayɛ ato no ɛno a na wodi akyire enti ɛwɔ sɛ yɛkɔhwehwɛ miehu appeal kura a wɔyɛ no time of filing yɛ so ate ase
eti cancel wadaroma wo sɛ kɔba ne sɛ wayɛ appeal na ato hɔ a yɛntimi nkɔ appeal no ho kosi sɛ ne client ne bɛba ana
o dabi ɔyɛ appeal na send the client no send the client in here no utumi actually
and so for how long say we ye kase ye di maame asem kura no be say 2 years ni na appeal ye ntimi ani akira until say maame na ban san na ye kodi appeal achi
I so say wo mremu no the thing na say appeal do file ya the time call ejina appeal registry no so obuna ebe ye ade bi a ye friend say ubekọ akọ settle the appeal records we are no what ya ahuba bi e wo bi a no what ya ne mum wo lawyer ni na we case no ana wa case ni fa ho so so di akire so we ni akira it me strike appeal ni out na ewo no wosi ekohwehwe me ho so ewo adwuma wo ho ani nyina no ye beye na akire ye ya betudwa enti munya abotrema ensem bi wo ho mechanics esi ya ebekọ akoyi bibia wo ho
right
enti munya abotre
very well sede ye hunu nsem yi omompani wo ne tumi se ye de obi kotum wo no apade nipa no ebi asipen de muntie 3 ene de ka ho a yeyi nipa no se koba ne se we ye tesa no ye aban mu nipa odi se adwuma no na court hwehwe ne nsemu a wo hunu ye no saban ene omompani yusu sa power no a ye beka se ba bi a ya maso a ba bi e pese de ko corruption wo man mu no ye brenase
se omompani ma ne partner enye me wanwa fi se wo hwe abai oba ya ne nkofo ye bone pa na wa mo trading
right
enti se wo hwa ubehu se oba ya no kra no enipa bi a no mo gina court ayi di o masem no wa mo ma nyina court bi o ma na attorney general file no ye friend no le prosecute no
very well
ema o mo nyina ye ja o mo kokoe usha enano abranti bi a wate abruchira udididi nipa atem bebre umai usha sa abranti no ono nso unse court ema warrant bi enano omudede ko Supreme Court ema warrant no Supreme Court ekobotu twere after several years ase wa ma yina no enti se o my penye na je so be ma sedi na tek tamaklo obema no partner enye me nwanwa
right
ya ade a omuba yi bi omu ya anu no enti omutimi di boni a no ma fo mu ho adi na wo die wo bibia na omu se emra enuni etore bi a wonya hwe kura na omutimi ka se emra nuni enti se sa na ti a enye no wanwa
Medobesi na bisa said the party NPP a mufri abanso a mutu sa na mo na e de na ba no so mompani tu sa anamo no a bia party mpanifo ene mo amokasa wo mra ho no what do be the recommendations amrema party no e wo ne dwumadi a wodi mu
oh ye bebo hu de Ramadan afo nyina ate e bebo de uro fi se won se we a criminal case na akoy criminal case no sabi tumia ye de ye ho adwuma na ye de prosecute no e attorney general dia
right
enti ye ni se tumi no enti de be ya na se ye be border uro amagana fo nyina ehu de ekoso
right Hawo kansa mame na asia no pay na me kansa mani sobra wanya amaya bonkomo bi atise ye koye no bibitri ya adwen so a ye ntwentwen na asia be ba na ye no adi hu komo
abrebi a me pono abi amamo
right abusia pani a ye no edi enkomo yi eye honorable Nana Agyapong awu na woye mrahye bedwani ogye mo manfo wo manhia south abato empesua so woye kasa mafo and our spokesperson at the Constitutional and Legal Affairs Committee wo NPP amanyoko no mu na ameno no edi enkomo yi so sab
kwame
enkomo no bi ne akodi edi aba no ya na yesi mama akwanya na umwura positions ahodo na ye mo makwanya no so a umudi nso so amayenka
se
ma na ano ye maami esika se ye ono ane de o se ye de o ndc fo kan ya kohwe maami ho ahwan bisika oda so ne mpase ho ahwan amanfo kasa o
so dia yes koto dia ne bodwe
but wa share say the ensem continue ye no pop na fe ye fe ni bokata na fabia ba ko mienu bia adabaka de no the first so wanya aka ya ka me be kan wi
kwame okọ katafa etoso mienu ne miensa eye fisheries okay mama mboni the minister for fisheries and aquaculture Emilia Arthur edin sembi aba betu dwan sama o kan say eye Ghana ya premix food de fishermen ni edigu omobotu mu ayi konsu sukoyi na man ya say ebo a wose ye ton ema omo eye 180 Ghana cedis per kufor gallon yellow one eno na ye bo a ye twa to ho say yan ton mom but the actual price no 176 cedis 40 pesos 176 cedis 40 pesos but obetimi arane ne app ababe no 180 cedis so what ton 81 cedis mpo a wonne no ewa asem asabe odi nsem ya babetu dwase afa so fo a ewose tanka ayi omode bra omo no se ye de ba na se enso ya memo bia ensign because enso mfaso no eno no omode ye community development na afa so no ebi so committee no ye fa ne se omo
waka na so mbefa na asem no right
some eno de waka de yes say one ni so de a emna no enu ubedi we the chronicle kwame semede the Ghanaian Times to aso de akatafa etoso do mienu education minister Enfoni eda hakese asema or can say food supply improves in SHS government commits 4 billion Ghana cedis to feeding se see the enro asemi ekoso ewa brigade say ye wase a ekoso no okọ inspection nsema no odi tu dwale bie ne say aban a release 4 billion Ghana cedis international no ebese wo de cut it kamu a
almost be 40 40 no almost here nye na say ya no so ne finance minister ekon say wenye ska ono ka ho bi
into kwame and also so one office or say abai ehwe nim say almost catch the World Bank say more $300 million na no so no schools say category C schools ni me pejam fanko B na B schools ni say me pejam fanko E ni nyina e wo the Ghanaian Times anopai ebomu
sa mame fa wonsi na fe ekoto aso o delegate se den bani mu no ba komi no bi
na maslock na so when you the home community
very well no anso home community e beto aso e
all ba no oti
wheelchair ni bi say wheelchair no when wheelchair so be abetimi atena mo bi nti o doctors report nyina ba be kire say conditions bi wo ho no na dey here abusia mame na ase na me na sabate so asese ogu so a wo hwe yen ewo dwumadi eso na ye bana for intellectual discussion so ye de ababeto so e de amaha e na two television meeting e de kwame abo akuda nkomo a we chan from e komodo Right, abusua ebra so se o se yeto adwumadi no eso ema ofo ayadru so no ye de yato ne de intellectual discussion ha de yetena ase na ye de adwen toto adwen ho ema yehunu se pani adwen a wo kire eye e wo se yefa na ye didi dwuma na fe ne manyina akoso wo ofo mu no nipa amene ne bedi nkomo no eye Dr. Ernest Owusukumi dodo no enim ni yi no esanema ne se aduan aba na we director of research edema MPP Amanyoko no and osanso ye secretary edema the research committee MPP Amanyoko na tia wode ebo Amanyoko no eho ebra emu nkomo bie ene ba ya ma me ne nana Agyapong wa enso edi nkomo no so committee a ya tia se wo monhwe amamra ene amra kwan so nsem so no so ka committee no eho kasa de mo na mene no edi enkomo ewo safa no emu no ye ba ha na ye ba bedi nkomo a yen hyase emfam free ensu yire a ne nsu a eto enra me ni CD depending ba ko yira mensa brampa edi nkomo bisa na ka kire me se eye policy failure ntini yehunu de yehunu ewo oman yi emu si edi policy bi beba ne behu se policy ni ya hwa na edi akwa wi na aye bibi papa no obehenu na policy na akosense ewiem eka kwan mu a yento aso biem ekoba ne sai hu sunsanso edi tim ehunu de na party Amanyoko no so atimi ehunu de no mampani the den na all kind na oba ban mu se no wo ye anasen ene tie me ne Dr. Ernest Owusukumi eba be disankomo yi ene ne to aso do ka kwa ba
Josomina
boko de
Ame adum ye ho ade ache.
I versus daybreak. I obrafo no bo no nyo se ko he kantamanto na bi to na bi wia. Nti obi aso ya ba obetoro bi so sorry ba ya no ba be wia and so be abraba ye bo e won kran krom a ye timo.
Say ensu na mfa wo de.
Ba bia me won de mfa ba de kwan no ko ho no e na etie sa.
Adopo be sorry mo say eto anadwonmanti so na msi ene nso
dinzu ata
na no me pon adwuma me kofi me fa bridge we be duru ho no traffic
yes
matene makofa that side be duru ho traffic adan ya bridges ni gina
wow
so every bridge I wakra bia I overflow
right
ebeka so obi anhwe no ho yi because Accra bibia ye keka ko no one here ensuo ene betwa won kwan na so
me friend bi na yedi nkomo we discussing an issue bi ena phone tua na so yesterday person o say eh man I just me dem say do baby am afa na sensuo ko me engine
yes ebe call engine because as a chrono factors na dey ensuo yire ne ba na yae more than the adwin ye
right
and I was seeing Yadaji a year introspect of your city, no plan and so many other factors. I cry so you know, right. Who study literature? Acho. Share Mame make a reference to Weeby.
Okay.
That is from Global Center on Disasters. Omo year report, we will say the 1930s flood marked the beginning of the modern drainage struggles. Right. As the capital rapids urban expansion begins. This is 1930. Let me move on. 1939.
From 1930 to
1939,
which is 9 years.
9 years down the line. Whilst flooding was primarily meteorological, the colonial government's most significant urban crisis in the 1930s was the devastating earthquake and flooding of June 22, 1939.
It said this July, no, as I see a new agrocra. Right.
Yeah, Daily Graphic, number 2975.
Okay.
I think this was April 1960 when the rains came to Accra. Daily Graphic headline.
Okay.
When the rains came to Accra. 1960.
Okay.
This is 29th June 2001.
Okay.
At least 7 reported dead in Accra floods. 2001. Yanko. This is 2011.
Okay.
BBC. Deadly floods hits Ghana's capital, Accra.
Right.
Mekasa meka.
Obo boss wa.
From 1930, who read the literature now or making reference to the failure of the colonial masters and from this is 96 years ago. To me, and find possible means to solve this issue. I would say a mostly a natural disaster,
right?
Because we share the posture of Accra, more or less. Now I say a bucketing. Into from the Abri Mountains, you know, into swimming in a PFU, now the go back at
right,
and you have very limited space to do whatever you have to do. Now, as you know, it's a sea, no. Unfortunately, so shall flood and happen.
Okay,
that is the time at sea level, also no air rising,
right,
and in so if you brew on a TSC Krunuma and Kaya Kopunum, no, not Yahwatoy, Ponaso rising.
Okay.
Inti edu baby na yede ni nyina ehye gutters ayeto nema gugu ye ya one of the minor factors,
right?
But the issue has to do with a lot of major factors. Beyond that, o share Accra water table na very shallow.
Okay.
Inti ensuo no kakra bi a asase no be absorb be no ya ka no runs around the city.
That's right.
Na pe baby afa. Then your style of they were entirely fee and now ubie sidan in sesanke be ornament green grass na nkansu no absorb kakra
right
ubie sinifia wa ye nice house enti nsuo ne sifie ho a na tiesi abonten
okay
enti house 1 nsuo ne tiesi abonten house 2 esi abonten house 3 enti nsuo no ebekoin eni baby akọ nsuo so ko reverse na fi atiesi kuru
ana yenso so a ye wo kuru ni mu no nso no ase enua bi na ye duadua sa enua no absorb nsuo no eye lower.
Yes,
we say ofa be di se kube ene bi a aba absorb nsuo
a lot
it is a wo ba bi a hoye waterlog area kra na se wo dua abe within that area na when we bang so be 3-4 years no na se ho abe participated said
it yes absorb the because a lot of roots
that's
right and the roots ni na no nsuo
very
enti kube you know of course kube munsuo ne no
yes
enti roots ni na atwinsuo
ba
so the little nsuo bia no no akohwehwe
right
na wa absorb nsuo ni na enti I think so we need to do more than we are doing.
Okay,
share countries be to say New York some part no Ireland and it's so
right
but omotimia ye drains no underground na itimi atwinsuo no and say atwinsuo no because eno na atweku omo isu heavy outers
okay.
It can outer say pump bi a ensuo no wodi atum no waso machine
okay
na atwinsuo
no right
enti cities na war ensuo ho ni nyina no omo major outers
right
enti nsuo ne tope na ma so those machines no nsuo ne ba no na eno a etwe
okay
enti nsuo ne nya daje stagnate engina because outers no ebuso a etwe nsuo ne ko
very well.
We need to look at all these things and yes I on we need there cause one day as I grow oh and am fire and a fire about fee
right
yeah the grow TikTok one day better be sorry
the
whole Accra will submerge
right fane say yes poda hoy enchine wum enti yentimi mfa nya hwe but me sure say no abi ne sakra ni de ye de e wo sanka yetimi de ye bibi de say agriculture betimi e ze de gu ye ne so de doesn't mean say enchine omu a yentimi mfa nye mechanized farming as the wo kan ya de niam tutum no so twe spread say de anytime bi enso no be rise kra no onum say ne part bi about quantum of this there cost supply for and you know anytime be rise on mine no don't we have say I was see a trans near planet baby and because of say akwaya manyo 7 de dey ntino senya mamanyo ni na dey buy nye
I amanyo 7 de Ghana ya to polarize on political lines and ya nye careful e be do baby no e be chie nyina to catch up with all of us say ye kase ye trans na nature na nkasa cure ade na ekoso na
right
there's no way
right
wo hwe baabi to say Dubai omo no omo te akwaye so but they had to think
right
because a dry land and now obi a person ko what me rescue dryness no ama na abe flourishing space
right
the same way and so na air fire we can also take advantage out of it
very well.
Problem biaba what sit back now share the nature of the problem now we advantage out of it
right
and they said they okay we share MPP a time ye introduce salination plant bi and no na tonsu no yetime etwiti etwitia dandan su nani na fe enti ye de siteshi ho ba bi teshi salination plant na e mai nsuo no yetime dandan mu na yetime be yusu e de ye de wo se ye de the same way nsuo ya e fa yi ye betime anya outer tanks me call a teacher training woman Mary so manya na school mo no nsuo an short da
right
then the question was I don't know school mo is the be nsuo ano say colonial masters no busi school na sini na my tanks
right
akese nti nsuo na first school no nyina no e ko form ho na store e wo treatment plant e wo ho a treat nsuo nyina and they do time and nsuo ntwa nsuo ho aye then we resort to the reserve tanks
right
the same way we can do in Accra you bet me aye major reserve tanks and nsuo na aye bani nyina no you bet me store baby
right
a treaty for commercial use for agriculture use for industrial use senye efie kra na ye pese use di aduane edia industrial and agriculture na say dey wo kan you bet me dey aye we need to have stakeholder engagement na yen transit yen pe kwan a nsuo no agro na ni yedi ye be fa de esi ano elesa say the make
you ask yourself say eye omo a ye do omo ko sisi bi de se bi a wo kan nsuo yi obeba na Ghana water ba na ye tu galamse nti nsuo no ye sei mi hu aso Nyankopon ma ye bia kwasi bro no krum no de se de ode ma no ya de but ye ha no ye de adane agodie se de wo kan nti omo edo makọ so se mo na mo hwe Ghana water eso no so then have omo nisa longer system plan bia ye de be ye anon be recommend se ye nya de we emfa emo no na because I don't know ya e was so mad the woti ni to asese wo ye ni se the we kosi e be yi se pepe ma de obetin so ampa de nipa yi kan eye ana ye ni sa foresight no to do that
you see baby e do we are necessary emilia enema kranka enema yefu because problem bia wo bia no obia go through
okay
enti ye Friday be best practices enti se wo hwe said the ebia New York City kwan mo fa so treaty o nsuo na nsuo toye na kuro mo air dry
right
you go to them minia mo ye ne sen then you do the same thing
right
o hwe city to say Hong Kong o mo ti nsuo so
okay
and so nsuo mfa kuro no
right
because o mo use this heavy outers no o mo the pulling nsuo ni na immediately after the rains
right
kuro no mu na dry let's go to them na ye misa say ya no ade no mo ye
say right
na ye
so misa fo nyina kwan
you know na ye mra me bi e wo mse ye time as MPP flood no e bai yes e bia enu nti na Ghana for e hwe se o flood no kra no ntimi aso enti mo kra no mo nkonko tranche
okay
na Mahama so de okasa pa President Mahama o kan ye pa so no ba ye ba onse President Mahama se asem no or pese or trekewa or kasem no twi
that's right
e do timer afoforo na wontimi enya solution or kabrofo
right
enti oh say ba Ministry of Sanitation no ye bebu no
that's right
na ye de call local government na said the nsuo no to a ye betwe nsuo no na ye betwe President Mahama nsuo no gusu to wontwe yo ana say na ye campaign talk
that's right
I mean
so kaso be yi gates mu nyina
ye be yi gates mu ye be ye we President Mahama ye nyi gates no
right
still a gates no e digana for bone enti ensem na said this can some akese some of them sem na no mo kan du ba bi a utime transia no bi say Ghana for enti asem papa yi kan mo gidi
right
because enye doable the doable na said the whole solution will feel say in 2 days or best of no any sanity.
Okay.
Accra flooding situation no. I was saying now you call to the drawing board.
Okay.
Now you find at least immediate solution. Now you share the progressive attempts are you before so their cable at the end to me and 50 preoccupants solving in a day. But I believe say you started with procedures
right.
In the meantime no ye desilted gutters no. Na inso no enya ba bi fa ye expand gutters na isusa no.
Okay.
Ye mie biem ye nye ebi bi enketenkete. Nti ye ntwa mananya akese. Na ye find means inso na ye kono. Debris ne wo mne doso. So mostly na choki.
That's right.
Ye use advanced methods. Na ye sieve inso no. Said immediately after the rains, you know, excavators, drape ya kofa by machines say excavators wom low ayi woma in so little via tracks wo so go to the bridges no na in so no the akachi enua ne mattresses ne nyama akeka mu no promptly ye said in the meantime no ye home behind
right.
This is affecting productivity.
A former deputy local government minister, Augustine Collins in team. We need to incomobi ma can say time one more so as omu take the affairs no. Omo ye omadwen say ombe call akopin robi sa no di gu nsumu na odi gu kwan so a say kwan ye nka so a bia best 6 months na mfuturo kra emma ensu that is a kwan no eso then was the dental man na ye raise kwan mfuturo ekun ye kwan nye ne kaka ho all contractors omu yi kwan ma ye nyina ye nhunu the uses of pono ewo omu kwan mu se omo ye kwan a ebia ye betwe nsu afri ho ana ye be transport nsu afri apunimu ne de abaye kwan no ye nsu na ye rely na ye nom na no aso no omu sesa ede but say me ye sure say wo ye kwan na epo nchine omu a wo de gu kwan so enkase bia be ma kwan na say so nipa bi ya ade no omu ya de na say omu be take advantage of sa na ma bi ete sa no ye nhunu
see once I make Kenya and make best practices.
That's right.
This is not the first time ye kwan and the na Ura Collins in team booking. This is not the first time ibiaba
right
and enye Ghana and I say baby okuhu ye no kwan all over the world.
That's right.
So I always say that let's adopt best practices.
Right.
You be you know, young conin chain, papa ne no, young conquer adopting young famra. Na so young famra me issue. Corona eti no say contractor ye kwan or field day. O si kwan so a asphalt kakra na was so to training na gu. We try left and right.
Right.
Na say ewiaba enfuturo ensuo to a ateche
that's right
obian cannot and you wonder say na contractor ya oye kwan when they resident engineer and mostly ana ye blame contractor any contractors no resident engineer no every assembly bia our resident engineer
that's right
or no okay area na team no this is the national security concern of this road.
Okay.
And you know, we have to do this, we don't have to do this. Yenti me block here, you bet me block here. Yenyi hantum because of security reasons, because of commercial reasons.
Okay.
All these determinations, you know, is made by the resident engineer.
Okay.
But what do we see in Ghana? Accra. Contractor no kwa, he does everything he wants. You know, person you know, and no ye.
Me kai abrim to nkoko kwan na kota kakra ho babu ho abedru no na ese ho tutu ne kaka ho ayi NDC ba ye ene ho koromba eko tutu kwan ni nyina bomu so ne ada ho be mfie miru ne yenye na dafo bi sase ntinka wo de momma de ho kota na kakra na mo be ka ni nyina bomu adwi ni nyina agu ni yentimi nye
say propaganda no o de propaganda na ye na sa that you
sir
e wo say wo ye ade no mai hu say who ye ni but you see propaganda on what the boom maya
enkoyi
be chill be so nine entinka to say Cape Coast the ya we can say my example ba for Cape Coast kaswa
right
o hwe de nipa ma kwan a
fm
contractor na ade na wo ye na is say unya nwie yi one side na one side no ye ho adwuma
right
na o mo form kwan so okwe no kututu ni na tutu bibia ko hwe nsuo di yo
right
oman ma no ntimi mma adwuma and it's affecting productivity. This is affecting the income minor nipa no the more nipa na wo kuro no timamfo no kwa adwuma no the more a minor a progress. So one kwa adwuma hwe covid time ana ye nkwa adwuma na etua nkofo okay etua nkofo card rescue economy Ghana for the betua yes okay when we were trying to salvage lives at the expense of economy Ghana for say there be more rescue economy na munja life
that's right
ya mo sorry they came after us
okay
enti edu ba bia ye approach to issues a high concern na mama maye nteki nipa na ewokro no for granted
okay
mama maye nya Ghana for sa NDC government propaganda no edoso too much adwuma na nkasa na e wo say ye no say big push and then no makobia kira no mabia na mo bibi kro no mo bibia nkoso enti nipa no ntime nkọ ntime ma nsuo na to na ateche enti wonamu a wo ka ache nipa famu a enyeye so bibia ye basa
that's right
please amamu no yera mahama na ni NDC aban edu ba bia monte propaganda no so na mon share the concerns of the people nipa ma etikru no ebre enti de mo ka no they see that what you are saying in books and on air no is different from the reality
right
omo show ma brabuma it's not happening me nua ma me fa ba confirm
okay
wo hwe South Africa xenophobic adena ekoso government say okwa akofa
microphone bia
okwa aba and an usual propaganda no wo de kofa 300 900 the buy Ghana for South Africa over 45,000
right
now South Africans targeted remaining 39-40,000 akano say mo government ne say obefoma so mu gina krom ha mo ye den and a Ghana mano akugu migration center omo take you omo IDs fingerprints nobody is going for them
okay
and omo gu abonten tontomo wi omo ko nyunu esu ofadimo omo ne omo bags bu abonten Ghana government yesrew okuje to ablakwa minister asem na no be ka kire se wakofa Ghana fo aba no yes wakofa 900 aba aka over 40,000
right
they are in the streets they are in the migration centers they are picking omo fingerprints away so what it means is they cannot go back to South Africa community to integrate they have to leave
right
time be so no man leave they will go to jail that is the system. What take you finger say you are hesitant
right
into your chill be ma what are you doing here into Ghana for mano show ma mo and for lactating mothers now more the dam mountain a feed into your saban what was I to some aduanim
that's right
I will say udi they are omo makano conform bra
okay
because almost they want to come and I also say the capacity to bring all of them and give them jobs, give them TNT and give them seed capital 40,000 actually. So for 40,000 ebra, na be more seed capital. So you are president. Do this for us.
I say ye de no crab so ye nkomodi so a say ye ba ye amamperifo no bi kasa okuje tunu aka say yera mahama nue so oma emu 100 adwuma so bisa say where were the adwuma no ebra Ghana for mabiti ha say see yenye adwuma nya so obi ko na oba de ande ono de say na apa say nipa 900 na ye de o maba na say wa secure adwuma 100 de amomo a 800 na aka no omo be ye adwuma be so na bisa say saa de na esi ye no na amantam nkomodie ni nkitahudie bi ntimi nkoso emma ban no mra ne nkrofo adwuma omo ye se bia weni na ekabo mu ye be ye oman enti yenyae ye wo relationship between oman we ye mo relate yenyae dan se betran wa ma na drum pempen so eti sei
say the make no say propaganda na kasa so ISM frama enti when say NDC will always take advantage
right
to do their antics or propaganda no so that what I say omo ye bibia ni da bia me ka say say COVID is when DC timer and Ghana for quite a fast because they will do the usual propaganda. Now substance ne wadi no na ira. Enti said they can. A lot of the issues are diplomatic issues.
Right.
A mine temasem. Say urema neka enye that simple.
Okay.
Many international communities ni bi adwuma kakra with the EU.
Okay.
We adwuma or continental free trade.
Very well.
As a policy analyst and the conference coordinator. Kakra, you know, when it comes to these diplomatic issues now, when you are dealing with countries, and yet said you are a black one or yellow, Debbie. It goes beyond that.
Okay.
A locker room discussion.
Okay.
You tell them near discuss it, near find a solution.
Right.
It is a said they are then brandish South Africa for it. Forgetting say, yeah, my man, or country. They are under their care, they are under their security. If South Africa government decided to say, he cannot provide security for Ghanaians. You know what will happen? You know what will happen? Government they say they are said they will do propaganda now they brandish him. I'm sorry. If you never meet me provide security for meet me more Ghana for home buying. That is going to cause disaster.
Even a day when we need pay meet me a situation.
In as much as a minister, you are trying, government is trying. You say but wherever they are, that is why you are in charge.
That's some man so crack.
Yeah, you have to protect your citizens. Whether or more crowd or man crowd, or so wherever they are. And so in doing that, you diplomatically,
right?
You a whole brandish as a beshi and fine yet. Yes, them near Casa okay. Oh my man. Me South Africa crown. Me wo djuma bebre wo Ghana. Enti yenye A B C D na ade no kan enkonko yedede
right.
Said ye no na ebia me nyuma na ewo ukurom no. Ye de we mu number we call ye kudu a we will integrate them in this job looking at their skills. And now say me da mine na mo goldfish no. You know now goldfish is an issue.
Right.
Because so we'll say yes. But I didn't expect say government they used to goldfields and then xenophobic discussion.
That's right.
It's very dangerous because I will say me man few country so me renew no. It's a no.
Okay.
That should not be the bargaining chip for that. We should discuss the issue separately.
Right.
Because we are saying a woman to interdependence. Enti yenkase wo ye mi say inti retaliate on say as ana wo breach diplomatic principles.
Okay.
Enti said the American propaganda no do so ade nu mu a e substance no na ama
asem na be this
yenfa propaganda ewu man.
Okay.
I keep saying this. Enti the Minister of Foreign Affairs, President of the Republic, South Africa issue na da hono. Enye enene ochena assembly eka wo.
Right.
A long time future in the next 1,000 years assembly eka. It is the next 1,000 years. You pay the 2026 in history. What happened?
Right.
Are these countries going to be enemies forever? How are we going to patch up in terms of business, in terms of political protection, and so many other causes? Saying is enti ye besre ye handle situation very carefully.
Right.
No man retaliative match. Go first, me renew because me my debi.
Okay.
Yen separate issues then discussing diplomatically.
Very well.
So that we avoid future troubles.
Very well.
Yes.
So ye gusu ye nkomodie mu ba kumienu a ye be free flooding no emu no na yakọ MPP no se nyankopọ yadma Sunday mo to aba na ye rem kakana fe ye de sednam tamaklodie no enso aba bewia na ye bisa se flooding a ekoso ewo oman mu no in a minute or two e was say because me say this dey omo yade o kai senchi yes jamasi kasema edenti ekosesa ye ma me de later kradonko no nyina ekobie still e was saade ntimi ba so ma mpanifo ebe kira adwen kwan be fa so be fa bi sase sika ya ye kobo ho besia nyina de bo man ni mu no ye mfa ma yes our plan we bi
media you see I keep repeating say enye Ghana yenko Accra yenko na nsu afa yeda ye wo man bi bre nsu
afa kuma sene ada cities no maybe sa CD no visa am sa da na menu a limiting to Accra ko kuma se ko hwese ko no akeka
se na no sunyan me area mba bi yes nsu afa ho na am say how na sunyan de
ba na say
nsu de ko for sunyan and it's extending all over the country,
right?
And you started discussion. I keep saying best practices. You hear senchi. Na ya kofre sebi ya ma me fa the currency. Ya kofre ya ma me kwa donko and na kwatra senchi say you could discuss economic issues.
Right.
No. You were country planners. You were oma you crew.
Urban designers.
Nim how I see designing crew no. These are experts. Let's get these experts.
Okay.
Now, they should look into countries they once upon a time a core situation with. How did you do it? Come to Accra. Yen for a lupre for you. Yen driving for crew. Yen share the design of Accra. Quite almost fast almost solve
right.
At what cost? Cost and they say Ebiensu no for Jubilee House. Enimu ana Jubilee House Diana Gate na no nso na found yemu Jubilee House engu efa me mi fie efa wu fie bibie nam no yenyi ho no dan o park o school ade bi esu bi yenyi fi ho they will guide us,
right?
And yen stick it to best practices the obi aye bida na on kire kwan a ofa so a oye ade no,
right?
It's as simple as that.
Very well. Very well. I was say Kobane say ni edi nkomo bi etisa wa nkasa kra utimi de wadwen fufa nema bi ho obeka se yi kwan bi wo area o se hapa tamano mu yi kwan kese na se avebeto me be yi kwan be wi na eho da so na fe mu na mu amoko na mo de ho na koye masoma asem bi ana se mo ye bi amoka so de doctor na discuss obeka se ye ya no beka se enye yi o opa me yemfa adwen bi nto ho ana sensus ye bi nto onkase ye beye na beye yi emfa hokrase kasa ekwan ye da yanimu ha ye Madina kwan ebia na nsese nkeda ho se planets ba ye betimi ye hu so no nsese sa kwan da ye beyi atoba bi ye ya ene be de but within 2-3 and 4 years no obani aya de na ma afi ensu no be ba no emma bim so ye tena ase ne ye di sa adwuma yi ena akoye haw e de ama oman no
was say baby edu no Bruni be say we need to bite the bullet,
right?
Enti so wo hwe we ye minipa enti no e kana maninji we ye me party chairman we ye me krom hene,
right?
And ye ne dwumadi o ha enti no say ye ka say ene ye nko we need to look at the issue and look at it,
right?
Baby ensuo enko reverse ensuo hwe oba na onya ba bi mfa we say na wagina obegina ho saa zoo obegina ho saa na wa pekwan ketua bi onya kwan ketua bi a wa from nyina let's go,
right?
Ensuo is the only thing on reverse okona ni munko a,
right?
Enti say yanyi kwan ya mpe ba bi ensuo be fa hwe ensuo no betimi abegina obegina wo dan no baby kro no obegina ho 1 week,
right?
And that's all cool. With time,
right?
You will make the way.
Very well.
Ain't baby ensuo ni way will be ano. Let's give it to ensuo no.
Right.
Yeah, man a pine na on for hoko. Na ensuo no oni baby ako.
And then no then na actually mpenifo so say o say ye.
A commitment.
Right.
A commitment. We are not committed to fighting adiano.
Very well.
Ebi amin blemu one government because ye can say me am buying
abasopen
ye ba 2000 and still na de nijinam,
right?
And NDC buy na me government ye sign buy and na NDC aba. So in this case no se me ka se me blame one government I'm not being fair.
As I am when free kakra umugwa mo de na no nye de to compare to the NDC there.
Oh yeah, no say Nyankopon na nkasa oni e fine.
Okay.
MPP there, I mean nature is really? Very fair to us. And kwan ya fa ba power no. Nyame ojitum.
Okay.
But if you ankofo bi star o de ba power no. Na hwe ne de ekwasu krum.
Okay.
As ya kan obi anu atum.
That's right.
Hwe wodim say ya tikuma ye ni Minister of Defense. You need Minister for
environment.
But look at how Ghanaians are quiet.
Right.
Share condition Ghana for kum. Bia yidi asa de
emfo bia ho.
As ya can't Ghana for nyina no atum. Nobody is talking. Nobody. Right. So the question is, again they see na no bi. Eti edu ba bia me a researcher. Right. So I deal in physical issues. But anything your team ministry so and your religious affairs.
That's right.
In the religious affairs, no more share spiritual issues. So now you share physical issues.
Right.
Into young share name be because a name and a question. A be why a normal. The way Ghana for you too quiet and observing in pain, no, it's unusual.
Right.
It's unusual.
Very well. My brother for you made him come on far. And I'm more simone so Nyankopon ya adom a Sunday di animu ka sanka mabato de bi anka ko Saturdays na mamanfo no ekoto bie ba mo de am hye akosi Sunday na emfa ho ene Sunday ekọ you still have the hope and believe in some beto aba quietly na mo yi mu panifo, and this is the constituency elections na mo koyi na
ye guso ye electoral area.
Okay.
Yeah, polling station. And you started the activation of electoral area.
Okay.
Now here a calendar now between 10th to 15th.
15th, right.
And the electoral area. So and specifically in one day.
Okay.
But ABR constituency BR feel say the nature of economic activities in yen pushing co weekend.
Okay.
Na weekend nanso no ebia Sunday inti na ebia dodo na no person moto no Sunday.
Okay.
But we share guidelines na the point no dia from 10th to 15th for no dia. Ubia timi at the year
number, right.
The election depending on how convenient it is for you. And now so sha emu edin like I said ye guso aye kono na ye sua lessons.
Right.
Inti na no de no na fe dia started inti na de womb court injunction here and there we know you started polling state electoral area no.
Okay.
Won't injunction bia na ade because isua inti ye nru constituency no na edi.
So as at now mun shadanya injunction because I think say within the Ashanti sector how be na manfo be architect for 1 or 2
kakra ba but
compared to
no it's good.
Right.
I mean nipa na ba kumienu bi they want to veer off the you know which is a part of human institution. But ocean number na court issues is coming down.
Right.
So the anticipation is yenru constituency no if na yenya any injunction or anything.
Very well.
So that time na nipa na used to the system. Then we move on. And that's what we want. Party man e ka kire we say yenya abotre bibia ye tisisie no e wo se ye ya ade a e be ma party no ho be ya akono se party no ho nya akono a ekotia because it's about the numbers. This democracy we na ye practicing when nya numbers na all the ideas better than them.
Right.
Wo nyansa ne wo biase ni na but you don't have the mandate. So wo ho ya akono a then more people come, they join, they go along with you. Inti aggression no ne enema bi a ye de ema ye ho nya akono no. Let's desist from it.
Right.
So that we can appeal to the conscience of ye call for na man ko to aba no. Now abaya ya ankoto yi. Me nyina me no nyina ye hu nsunsuaso.
So that's right.
Inti ye nya de be manipa no ho e be ya ye ho be ya kona manipa aba. So we a party officer. Also who say a time to serve.
Right.
It's not time to lord over. And now say afi na wo be kire utumi bi a nipa na ditumi no ma.
That's right.
And they can withdraw that power anytime. So that opportunity na ikura osisi ano it's your time to make sure that MPP shines.
Right.
Because MPP now is what's another kind of that be a menenko for Kasa, catch say. Show life. Na yi MPP through life. Na hwede beka.
Okay.
So we feel say we sorry anopa we ska enough. We cars. We houses. Why a PhD?
Right.
Why a masters? We a good business person. Ye MPP a womb free. For all you know, we PhD no.
And a
MPP scholarship.
Okay.
And I call it. For all you know, fear now we see no. A contract be under MPP. We nya now the yes.
Right.
Until we MPP through life, but you see where you are.
Okay.
So this is a responsibility on all of us.
Right.
So adia na ye de ho akodom no. My a lot of benefits. So we need to guard it. Adia bia e ma good benefits no. You guard it. You cherish it.
Very well.
Enti when we my to two party na say dey e do ba bia ye pese ye ente say dey without the party you are okay.
Okay. Right.
Yes.
But some okoto abanya de na yes say wo de body to gemu na say one nanda no a be share muguso awo mu and with the ne 11 finance from 10 to 15 no and ne ko ni nyina no ewo sa electoral area election no era no emu. Yes, still you still have as a researcher or the futu ma or party ma fasa abato mukoto ehu.
Ye guso a painful answer mostly ye monitoring. Okay, last month electoral area polling station number half.
Okay.
And this time around I've been to a couple of places. National officers obiara na mu ye said you can ye kusa dey no said bibia hwa hoya hotspot no then quickly we intervene.
Right.
Na enema na aba from bibia understanding no enkoyi no eno ase me nua Nimako director of elections.
That's right.
No say no or engage research and election officers across the region on very important issues. And the general secretary and the research and election officers, IT officers meeting.
Okay.
So all these are processes are they done by a kusa and you said the emfa awene the debia emma elections.
Right.
So like I always say yenya botre na yen go through the process.
Right.
Fairly. I will believe in fairly. Maybe the fairness there we twin and the any breba.
That's right.
Say unu nua e dia gro na so na kon bebre a. And then the obenya ho den dia so na kon. Na wa so na kon wi na wa mia na wakoda no. So sorry ba. It's not going to follow you again. Inti ye besre ya ye in charge. Committee members no edu wa bi a complaints bebre ba. Say committee members omo de emrane ya show mo nsem omo pese omo ankasa run ade no as they have their own rules.
Right.
No, we are committee member of polling station, electoral area, constituency. We are committee member. You don't have the law to yourself.
Very well.
Your guidelines, and you need to follow the guidelines in conduct of the election. Inti yabesre.
Very well.
Na stakeholders and so forth when in nature. Patrons and praying for a woman or be unfriendly in nature. Said the obi enyusu ahodin bebre mfa and said the
right
or no person they run they do no am brashe the let's follow the guidelines and have a peaceful election.
Me 1 minute aka me dey ma wo no said na tamakula sem dey na akafa ho.
Waba
say waba me nimo evo so ye kasa waba so no ya twena ba
waba oze maame no na oya stubborn. This case here started 2021, 2020, and I was go hospital.
That's right.
Called medical. So your fair quarter, fair quarter, and definitely judge, Obama default judgment.
Okay.
And you wow for in absentia. You need US extradition agreement.
Right.
We share your extradition act in 1960, Act 22.
Right.
And what that we know say uku di baby. Na you wow for country ye be mrenum hwene ye ne omo exchange of prisoners extradition. yeah appeal to that government anything away embassies we speak to them nipa we ye bua na say enti no ye sere mo mfa na maye so we go through the process na the waba so the process was activated do here last year Nevada court in US a ruling say yes Ghana government appeal no the buyer no to extradite my man wa podu ye enti ono de emrana so no
right
and ya bundle no na de naba na wabedu kronum no ye be sere mo mpanyi ene attorney general nolly prosecutor no enye ha na ye de ba o
okay
maame no ya ma ruling said the name me MP air can say one file appeal after 6 months
right.
I mean within the 6 months na say na waban mo be kangaroo na ade be che no yes you nolly prosecutor yan law school no make kind of say the confirm law no
right
yeah you know no
very well
when it happens like that Ghanaians are not going to be happy
right
they also facing brano as it is
right mama na say ebre no aso anasa yemfa dwumade ne ensi ebeda Dr. Enes Osukumi aduana ba ase se onya bre no ba yidi nkomo ewo netu television eso enim se dodo na na ehwa eti omo mpe as yasem no so omo monitor ehwe de kan nyina no so ye do ma se omo hwe na omo tie yen ewo ha na I believe say ye dwumade ne nkomo ayedie no nyina no eyede ebeboa menim se birthdays no ahodo no nyina be ewo ho production team ne beboa me na fe matimi edi nkomo kakra fa birthdays no enne medi kan wo hye maami mama gift chuma ampofo no abo gift chuma ampofo na former member of parliament ewo Abuakwa North former deputy minister for education ene na oda mama we have been celebrating wa na aba me ankasa me pese I do celebrate this woman na count and we do our day yeah we show a happy glorious birthday so and seno birthday a ewo ho a yemfa ensi faith juma ene awuda na faith juma ene we do our day production team no we show a happy glorious birthday okay for so production say belated birthday and comma faith juma say enrana wodu awuda Andrew na this birthday hereby say wish monty wonderful ene ubibia no Andrew na wish this belated birthday and so ewo ho right imame first da no emfama production team no eja no afi Hughes ahe na justice afo mu nyina eboae elikem eboae sanso na focus senso na from dia afi producer no amo mu nyina eboae ma edwumade no ebro medin de kwame abo akuda nkomo betian from ekomodo nyankopon adom ochina financial friday na nana Christian donko eba ebedi nkomo afi sikasem